This is crazy work, you guys. Just as I was finishing up editing this video the other day, I get a notification that WWE just had a press conference announcement, okay? And the individuals that I'm talking about in this video literally pop up at this press conference. But you know what? I'm still uploading this video because I think this is great, because this just goes to show, even though some of these individuals are allegedly recovering and supposed to be like in a state of recovery, they got their asses on a plane, went to another country to promote WrestleMania 43. But that is in another video. In this video, I was asking the question, bitch, where are they? Where are these wrestlers that were injured and supposed to be in alleged recovery? Well, ladies and gentlemen, half of them just popped up at this damn press conference. But anyway, roll the clip. Where are the WWE superstars? Okay, period. We've had a lot of WWE superstars who have been injured and they are still out on the injury list, but yet and still they are doing other things like going on interviews and doing go-sees and stuff like that, going to basketball and baseball games. And I get it, okay? You gotta live, you gotta have your family time. But bitch, you should be home recovering, bitch, okay? You should be in somebody's physical therapy, getting your ass ready to get back in the ring. Today, we talk about the top maybe 4 and or 5 WWE superstars that are literally missing in action. We need you back in the ring. We need you recovered. Like I said, we get a lot of updates on what they're doing in the current moment, but we're not getting any updates on the recovery, bitch, okay? And what type of methods they're using to actually recover. Let's get into it. First up on the docket, ladies and gentlemen, Bianca Belair. Still out with injury, Bianca Belair has been out of action since WrestleMania 41, where she was injured during a triple threat match with Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. She suffered a broken finger that's taken much longer to heal than expected. A broken finger. And she's been off of TV this long. I thought mother's hips, ass, legs, ankles, and thighs were all broken, bitch, as long as she's been off of TV. Anyway, the return is allegedly imminent. According to WWE sources, in August, Bianca Belair was closing in on her return. She was expected to return around SummerSlam 2025, but she has not yet appeared on TV, even though she's been doing all these other interviews. And the things, we have not gotten any real updates on the situation of mother's fingers. Anyway, on September 8th, 2025, Bianca Belair revealed a brand new hairstyle while still off of WWE TV. Bianca said that she mentally needed this time off from competition, and her husband also stated in a recent interview that he believes she's so popular that even if she were to turn heel, the fans would not boo her. So that has been a speculation with Bianca Belair for a long time, whether she was going to stay face and or go heel. Mother has been missing in action, okay, period. And there's also, too, a lot of other speculations I want to hit on, especially when we talk about this thing about Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, because I just find it very interesting how when Jade Cargill came into the fold, she was literally under Bianca Belair's wing. We could all see that, okay? The tutelage, okay, period. And now it's like, we had a really good golden era with the big three, the whole heel turn with Naomi, you know, the Jade Cargill attack and all of the drama between the three ladies. And it's just like now, poof. Bianca is out injured. Fingers is broke. Don't know when we healing. Naomi pregnant. Jade Cargill is in doing this stale stuff with Tiffany. I can't take it. It's like, we know that they're trying to get Jade, you know, in this certain spot. We get that, but it's like, bitch, is Jade delivering right now for us? I don't really know what's going on with that, but we are hoping to see Mother Belair in the ring very, very soon. Okay, she still has a lot of unfinished business. Excuse me. Okay, period. because a lot of people are also too speculating just because of her rocking a new hairstyle and not having the signature braid, ladies and gentlemen, that this is going to signify a heel turn or some type of transition within her babyface character, making her even more of a babyface. So I'm really, really here for it. We are missing the queen in the ring. It's absolutely no shade. Bianca, we need you, girl. It's really, really dry right now. So hurry up, get them fingers together. Next up on the docket, Liv Morgan. A positive update has emerged on the status of injured WWE superstar Liv Morgan. The former women's world champion, who has been out of action since June with a dislocated shoulder, has reportedly returned to the WWE Performance Center. Okay? Period. According to a new report from Bodyslam.net, Liv Morgan is in the training facility, you guys. Okay, period. Liv Morgan suffered her injury on June 16th on an edition of Monday Night Raw during a match against Kairi Sane. The dislocated shoulder required surgery that brought her best career run to a sudden and unfortunate halt. And I always hate how that happens. Sidebar, okay, period. We get some women with some really good runs who are maybe not in the club, and it's like automatically, bitch, they get the belt for 2 weeks, they get the belt for a month, and then shit automatically happens to them where it's like they gotta relinquish, they gotta give up the title, bitch, they gotta go and have a baby. The report has stated that Liv Morgan has returned to the WWE Performance Center in a bid to return to the ring. The star has been training at the facility, although it is still unclear how long the recovery process is going to take. Fans should not expect to see her in the ring anytime soon. Damn, you guys. But, you know, Liv Morgan is still online. She's still on social media. You know what I'm saying? She's still doing interviews, clearly. Next up on the docket, Kevin Owens. KO announced on the April 4th edition of SmackDown that he had suffered a neck injury and that he would need surgery. His WrestleMania match against Randy Orton was canceled, and he has been off television since. But here recently, we have seen Kevin Owens back in the public light. Owens was back in public view on Saturday when he replaced Rey Mysterio as a Grand Marshal for the Coke Zero Sugar 400. Try saying that 5 times fast, bitch. Anyway, the Daytona International Speedway race. He was responsible for hyping up the crowd in the final race of the 2025 NASCAR Cup regular season. Kevin Owens then after spoke to interviewers and people wanting autographs, and he also had a chance to speak with Scott Sprinkle, of Short Track Scene in regards to his recovery from his neck injury. Owens had some good news explaining that the surgery was successful. This is what Kevin Owens had to say himself. I did get a neck fusion. It was very stressful going into it because we're not really sure of how severe the fusion was going to be and how many levels and all of that stuff. Thankfully, it ended up only being level 1, which was the best case scenario. Surgery was successful, and my doctor says we have to see how the bone fuses. There is no guarantee that it's going to work. It's how my body heals, and some guys were successful. Fingers crossed, I get to come back to wrestling in the next year, Owens said. So, fingers crossed, we're hoping that Owens could successfully get his neck and bones and things to fuse up, okay, period, so he can get his ass back in the ring. We know many others have done it, okay, period. Hulk Hogan is famous for having these neck fusions. And, you know, we got everybody from Edge all the way to Paige, Pookie, who have come back from the neck crack, okay, period. Next up on the docket, one of my favorites, Chad Gable, okay, period. Chad Gable is currently out of action with a rotator cuff injury to his shoulder, which required surgery in early July 2025. The injury was significant enough to write Gable off of WWE television in June of 2025 with a storyline attack from Penta, serving as the narrative for his absence. He's confirmed the injury and underwent a successful surgery, with reports suggesting he had been working with that injury for quite some time. And this is what, I was trying to get to, because that simple fact, meaning that he was already injured but still working for a girl. We don't know how long he could have worsened, the actual rotator cuff itself into something else. So, his healing time may actually take a longer time versus Bianca Belair's finger. Anyway, Chad Gable has not appeared on WWE television since his injury and subsequent surgery. He has also stated that this is not such a bad thing, as he gets to spend more time with his family and gets to attend events with his sons, such as Minnesota Twins baseball game where he confirmed his injury. Since then, of course, we know that he plays El Grande Americano, which is now being played by Ludwig Kaiser. Okay, period. We're hoping to see him back in the ring and back in that storyline. Okay, we're hoping to see things progress with him. So these are the peoples, bitch, that I've highlighted and that I've seen that have been on a somewhat of a injury hiatus. No shade, no tea. Also, too, we had Otis on the list, but it looks like he made a surprise return, bitch, in the AAA, Senior Citizens AAA healthcare home plan event. WWE, I guess they were involved, but it was kind of on the Mexican connection, the Latina connection. Shouts out. He made a debut as the Polk honk. Just a big slab of hunky meat, just just rolling around, bouldering around and things. And it's really weird here because, I guess he's been cleared for other rings in association or maybe backdoor promotions with WWE. He's been cleared for those rings, but has he been cleared for a WWE ring? I don't know. They're still saying that he's injured, but we clearly have seen him in an event. Also, too, Rey Mysterio is injured, allegedly, but I think he just got an award of some sort at the AAA, the one they had a couple of weeks ago. Maybe this recent one. Bitch, I don't know. But there are reports out there saying that Rey Mysterio was injured as well. So we're just wishing everybody a speedy recovery, bitch. And if y'all is really injured, bitch, I need y'all to actually be recovering. Okay, period. Where's your coconut oils? Where's your amino acids and things, bitch? Where's your time chambers? And, bitch, all of your cryotherapies and stuff and your massages and things, baby. Get your appointments together. Okay, we're gonna need to get your asses back in this ring, bitch. We're gonna need y'all to come back looking like AJ Lee when she came back, bitch. Okay, period. We're gearing up for WrestlePalooza, bitch. We gotta go and pay $30 for ESPN app. And, bitch, we can need y'all to get yourself together, bitch. Especially Liv Morgan and Bianca Belair. Okay, listen. Anyway, if y'all have any more information to add to that, bitch, or if y'all just want to cuss me out, definitely hit me up in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the content, bitch. I cannot talk today. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to say that again. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the content. Okay, hit that like button, the share button, the subscribe button. Okay, period. I don't know, girl. What is Mercury in retrograde today, bitch? I cannot talk, bitch. Okay, period. Let me go and, bitch, align my chakras, bitch, real quick. And I'm going to hit y'all up with another video. I'll be right back. I'll see y'all in the next one.
Ooh, I'd have been down bad in them trenches, had to ride with that stick. Ooh, who gave you pills? Who gave that dust? Pluto Central.